Wine Guy Unplugged at the Santa Clara, South Bay.
Here we are.
Out of home show. And I am with Chef Sir Roy Salazar.
Great to be here, Anthony.
Before we do anything, you have to explain sir, because I usually don't call men sir. But there's a reason why you get called sir, and I want to hear it.
Yeah, well, through other stuff, I do a lot of humanitarian stuff, and through these ventures, I got knighted. And so far, I've been knighted in 3 continents.
By, like, the queen?
Kings and queens.
Come on.
Yeah.
You're lying to me.
No, swear to God.
I don't believe you.
Swear to God.
So how does that go down?
Well, they invite you over, you kneel down, and they put the sword on you.
Just like you see, like on TV?
Just like
it's
on
a real thing?
It's a real deal.
I've spent my whole life eating food and drinking wine.
Right.
And I never really got the rules to this wine pairs up with this particular kind of food. And in my travels lately, I talked to a few different chefs.
Right.
Their names will be, none of them are sirs.
Right.
So we don't have to say their name.
Okay, good deal.
But what they did teach me is, it's more about the sauce and the spices that you use. Is that true, or do you agree with that? Or?
Yeah, a lot of times what we're using is science. Sauces obviously cover up stuff.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Spices also cover up stuff. So basically, by us influencing sauces and spices, it definitely will change the effects of how it goes with wine.
Well, you explained something to me when you just had that dish over there. Explain the dish and explain why you feel a particular wine would pair up good with it. Because what you explained to me made sense.
We grilled the steak and made it pretty potent that way. What I try to think of is potent wines, flavor-wise, equals potent food, or you can vice versa. It's all the same thing.
Right,
Whether you want to put the wine first or the food first, that's your choice, right? But
it's a chicken or the egg type of thing?
That kind of thing. It's cooking methods change things. Like, think about this one. You poach a chicken. You poach it, the flavor is very light and delicate.
Right.
Okay? Now, how about if you barbecue it, you grill it? Does it have the same delicate flavor? Certainly not, right? It's yelling at you because you used the high cooking method and saying, it's hot on this grill.
Right,
it's hot on this grill.
All right.
The other one, you're just basically giving it a hot tub. Oh,
right.
This is nice. This is gentle. Right?
Yeah.
So what we're doing here with the hot tub with the hot tub chicken, the steam or the poaching,
right.
We're going to match a light, delicate wine. So then not one out yells the other. Right?
I like that.
With the grill one, we're going to match a wine that's more potent in flavor, so both are talking at the same level.
But so, okay, so let's back up. So the advice that I got with the sauces and the spices, pairing it up with wine, you actually like to pair it up with the way that the dish is cooked.
Yeah. See, sauces are a masquerade. It's sort of like Halloween. That's
right,
what I call
exactly.
it. And that's what it is. You got the real face of the guy, but then the guy puts on the Chucky face or whatever the hell you want, right? And what you got is this. All of a sudden, you got that poached chicken. You got that poached chicken. You go, okay, well, that's his real face. But you're saying, oh, but I don't want to like delicate wine with this. I want to pump it up a little.
Right.
So now I'm going to make a very intensely flavored sauce and pour it over the face, and now I got Chucky. So now I can match. So see, that's how that sauces work.
See, that makes sense to me.
It's a cover-up.
We'll try the Zinfandel
Zinfandel first.
Yep.
We'll give that a shot. Well, you got good Zinfandel notes on it. You got good fruit, that's for sure. You got a little bit of black pepper going on there, which is nice.
Okay, so right off the bat, black pepper says to me that you would want to pair something up with something that's spicy, or is that not necessarily true?
That could work really well. So right now in my head, I'm drawing a blank page, a blank plate. The first thing I'll do is I'll smell it, and I'll say what flavors are there, and I'll write those flavors on that blank piece of paper. And then I'm going to say, okay, what goes good with black pepper? Well, I'm thinking maybe a steak. Right?
I'm thinking maybe a steak too.
Well, let's go. That's right.
You're making me hungry. Let's try some Chardonnay.
Sounds good. You get a little bit of butter, pineapple coming out there. Some nice sweet fruit, and you're probably picking up the yellow apple, because yellow apple is pretty prominent in this. Now, I'll tell you what I do with Chardonnays, just to give you a little one. I think all our lives, all as people, have been food and wine matchers, but not food and wine matchers, food and fluid matchers. And I'm going to give you an example that every one of you that's sitting out there is going to be saying, oh, I don't know how to match food and fluid. I'm going to prove you wrong, and I'm going to do this right now. Now, popcorn. This is how I break up popcorn. Mentally, I break it up as salty, right? Salty and sort of savory. Fine. Then I say to the person, hey, can you give me a Coca-Cola with that? Right? This is how I break up Coca-Cola. Sweet, right? Sweet and acidic. So you take that popcorn, you got salt and a lot of fat in your mouth, right?
Yeah.
And you eat a couple handfuls because no one eats just one, right? I mean, you keep going.
Yep.
So you'll tell other people otherwise. But so then you grab the soda pop, and all of a sudden that soda pop has created balance in your mouth because now you have sweetness where there was salt. Oh, equilibrium. And now the acid in that Coca-Cola is cutting through the fats of the popcorn. You indeed all are food and fluid matchers because you've all have done that.
So you're basically saying it's more natural science than technical science.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because that's what I've been preaching all along.
Well, you're on target.
And people are like, how do you pair? I'm like, well, does it taste good to you? They're like, yeah, well, then it pairs up perfectly. Thank you very much for spending your time. Sir Roy Salazar. We have to call him Sir because he's been knighted by a king. How's that? Very, very cool. And someday he'll be congratulating me.
Oh, I definitely will.
But right now, I will just be the wine guy unplugged.
Not a bad life.
Thank you for joining me.
Thank you, Anthony.